Are you ever just scrolling through on TikTok or just like any social media and you come across like a video like, here's one exercise that I did to build a glute chest, and they're like probably like topless and they're like showing off their chest and it looks all nice, like good lighting. They probably have like baby oil on and stuff, and like your brain goes, oh, that looks good, that looks nice, yeah, that's probably legit, I want a chest like that. And let's just, for example, let's assume he says like something like dumbbell chest flies. Let's say, yeah, he's like, I did dumbbell chest flies to get this big of a chest that I have today, and you guys should try it. And he gives you like some like reasoning for it, like, oh, it puts you, and you do this chest fly, you have like a really good stretch here at like the part where you're at the bottom, whatever, right? He gives you like some reasoning, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna try this on my workout. Instead of doing cable chest flies, I'm gonna do dumbbell chest flies. See how it works. See how it is. So you just took in this information of like some guy online, and you scroll through a few more videos. You scroll through and you see this other guy. He's like, here are 5 of the worst exercises you could be doing in the gym right now and losing gains. And at number 3 is dumbbell chest flies. And what the fuck just happened? The fuck just happened? Like 5 videos earlier, you were like all this enthusiastic about doing this exercise, and now this guy's like, don't do it. You're gonna lose gains, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose gains. You do one set, literally one rep, all your gains are gone. You're gonna have no chest. You're gonna go from like this much of a chest to like nothing, just gone. That's how they like portray it, by the way. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but that's how they portray it. It's fucking crazy. And now you're confused. Should I try it on my next workout? Should I let it go? Because this guy's like, it's not cool. Confusion. That's confusion. You're confused. I'm confused. And everybody in the fitness industry right now is confused. There's way too much BS out there. Way too much. If I were to like give you a number in the fitness industry, bro, like I'd say anywhere from 80 to 85% of the information that you consume from the fitness industry, and it's fake bullshit. Fucked up. Seriously, like think about it for a second. All these influencers that you see, on TikTok, social media, every single day, right? Do you think they're gonna go through 2 hours, 3 hours a day, filtering the information that they feed to you eventually, right? 2 to 3 hours a day, working on it, trying to make sure if it's right or wrong, for a 60-second, if not less, like a TikTok video. 60 seconds, bro. Would you do it? Would you spend 2 to 3 hours? If you could make like probably more money if you were just like shirtless in some good lighting and like a bunch of baby oil, and you gave some guy some amateur out there some just random information that it's not even true, and you get more views like that, and you get more money like that, you get more publicity like that. That's what happens. That's what like us as people who consume content every single day need to look out for, so that we don't get lost, so that we don't get like confused. And frankly, honestly, seriously, like right now, think about it, you're confused about something about your fitness industry. Like not the fitness industry, but like yourself, your fitness journey. It could be like diet, like how do I eat? I'm still confused about like how do I eat well? Training, how do I train? What's like the perfect perfect way of training, right? We need the perfect way for everything. There's like a lot of confusion, a lot of like too much. And put this into perspective, like imagine you're an amateur, like I said. You're like, if you're an amateur going through like all this content, consuming all this content, you're, instead of starting at like a point and then progressing on it like a linear progression, but you're gonna be set back into like the negatives. That's how toxic this information is. To put this into perspective, like instead of like you starting at like this point right here and then progressing on it, right? Instead of you starting like right over here, you're gonna be set back down. The reason why most people will just, instead of making progress from when they start and making like going up, they're gonna start making a hole in their body, like literally. It's because of these little influencers. Are gonna feed you the wrong information, and they're, instead of like seeing progress, you're gonna start noticing problems in your body. Let me introduce my story of what happened with me, right? So I didn't have a good start. I didn't have a good base, right? I started lifting maybe like when I was 14 or 13, something like that, somewhere around there. I knew nothing about weightlifting. Like no one in my family ever weightlifted, and so I knew nothing about it. So my main source of knowledge came from the internet, social media, the content I consumed. That was my main source of knowledge, and I trusted. That was the only way I could do anything, like any exercise I could learn about stuff. Is the only way I could learn about anything was the internet. And you know, a lot of people say like, oh, your generation's so lucky because you guys have like the internet and all this like cool, like we had to like get magazines and read books in the old days. You could look at that in a good way, but that's also, people take advantage of that. It's also very toxic because the information I consumed was absolutely shit. It was fucked up. It was not okay. It was not okay for me to start. As I said, instead of me going like this and starting, I went like this. I went backwards. I got even worse. Why? Because of these fucking brain dead like influencers giving out shitty information. Frankly, it's not their fault. It's my fault. I should have done my job. I should have done my research. Can't just trust anyone. I thought the world was all Canada and shit, but no, that's not how it works. I didn't realize that. But I started doing a lot of BS exercises, and I was doing a bunch of them, like you know how like upper chest, middle chest, and then like they got the lower chest. I would do 2 exercises for the upper chest, 1 exercise for like the middle chest, 2 exercises for the lower chest. Because that's what everyone was talking about. Like everyone was like, oh, you gotta work out all your parts of your chest, all your parts of your biceps. And I would be doing more than like 30 plus sets per body part. If you don't know what that means, that's the equivalent of like drinking poison. It was hell for me, bro. If you don't know what it means to do 30 plus sets per body part, it's like hell. It's like literally drinking poison. So like that graph I just made it, I was going down. I was killing myself. I was making no progress. Like I started building like a little bit of muscle, but it was like very slow, and it was like I was always tired. I was taking like 1 rest day off. Fast forward a little bit later, and I do learn a little bit of information. I do start getting a little bit better. So I have organized all my exercise, right, into a workout routine. I think I was doing like push pull leg at the moment. So I'm doing push pull legs. I have more organized routine, and I like put down the volume a little bit. Instead of doing 30 plus sets per body part, I'm doing 15 plus sets per body part. That's still a lot. Like, that's too much. Shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that. But it's still a lot. But I'm learning. I'm getting a little bit better because I'm starting to like research a little bit more. I'm starting to understand the science behind all of this, right? Instead of just like going on TikTok before every workout like I used to. Like this is what I did, right? Before every workout, go on TikTok, search up like the most like famous guy who has like the most views, most likes. Search up chest workout. Let's say it's chest day, chest workout. Search it up. Okay. He's doing like 30 plus sets, exercises that make no sense. Fuck it. Go to the gym and do it. But now I'm a little bit more smart and mature with my workouts. My workouts are still 2 hours long, right? And if you know anything about working 2 hours, like full focus and going all out, it's that by the end of like your workout, right, when you're hitting those last working sets, for me it'd be like triceps. If I'm hitting tricep at the end, I just can't hit it anymore. I don't have the energy in my body. I don't have the expression. I don't have like the body language. It's just all gone. 2 hours is a lot. You should not be working that long. It should be like near an hour, maybe, at maximum. Like maximum an hour. 2 hours is a lot. And I was working this long and I was just tired. And those last working sets that I did for any exercise, for any body part, they did not feel like my full potential. And I'd go home with like this sad feeling like, oh shit, I didn't go all out today. And I would try my best, but I can't go all out because I'm doing a lot of volume. I'm doing too much. I'm doing extra. And that's like what's going on in the fitness industry. Do more, get more type of thing, right? That's not real. That's not true. It's true with like money, right? The more money, the better, right? The more bitches, the better. But with exercise, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. So you gotta really just focus on that. But let's talk about the timeline again, what I'm going through. I've done this push-pull legs for around 2 months now, and I am tired. I'm making no progress, obviously no shit, because I'm doing like too much. My body is breaking down, literally. I can't work, I can't focus on anything else. I'm getting demotivated because I'm not making any progress. I'm working out 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. And so I just want to stop at this point. I'm like, oh fuck, I might just end up quitting, bro. Like, is it really worth it anymore? Then it hits. It hits. The realization, like the final, thing hits. It's what motivated me to make this video, by the way. This realization of what I went through for like the past 2 years, making no progress in my fitness industry. I worked out for 2 years. I made reasonable progress, but not what I've expected, realistically. That's what motivated me to make this video. That realization. The realization, I had many things. I'm going to make like a future video talking about like an actual training program and how you should be training. But this video is mainly focused on the fucked up shit that's going on out there that you guys need to look out for. Because, especially for like amateurs to like intermediate people, bro, it's tough out there. And if you're gonna listen to what everyone says, because everyone's ideas, bro, they contradict each other, and they're gonna like make you so fucking confused. Like, you don't know what the fuck to do because that guy says this, that the other guy says that. Who the fuck you should listen on? Who am I gonna listen to? And I got realization, bro. I made it. I finally realized the right way to do training, to eat, to rest. The right way to rest. There's a right way to rest. Did you know that? On the rest day, you're not just like fucking around. There's a right way to rest. There's things you should be doing on rest days. I need to implement it now. The next step is to implement my realization. The realization part isn't like too long ago. It was like 2-3 months ago I made this, but you know, I had some medical problems recently, so I didn't get much time to implement this new knowledge of mine. But I'll implement it on myself. I'll try it out definitely, and I'll share it soon enough once I have like a basic experience with it. I'll make a video. So what's the solution to all of this, basically? How are you supposed to go through information and just know which one, like what to listen to and what not to listen to? Like, how do you know which information is right and which information is wrong? Well, first of all, one thing that I realized that a lot of people do is that, like, once you're confused and you need answers, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start chasing like the biggest guy you know. For me, it was like Sebum. I started chasing because I really liked his physique. Sebum's physique, bro, I don't care what you say, it's like really good. You know, if you know, you know. Like, I started like watching a bunch of his YouTube videos, and I just went and like watched one of his old videos, which had like a training program in him. That's how I think I got the push-pull legs thing. And I started doing those. But the problem is, bro, most of these guys, they're on steroids. They're enhanced. Your body, you need to realize is that your body can't do what their bodies can. They can literally work out 7 days a week with a certain volume restriction, obviously, but they can work out 7 days a week and recover and be perfectly fine. Your body can't do that. Why? Because you're not enhanced like them. You're a normal, natural human. They're enhanced, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. So following them is it's the most stupid thing you can do. They're literally on fucking steroids, bro. Those are like the last guys you need to follow. Like, they have like maybe a good basis of like how to eat maybe and some information, but training wise, no, hell no, don't take that. Those guys do it like those guys like fucking compete. And I can already guess most people watching this video, most people out there and having like a fitness journey, they don't compete. They're just doing it because, you know, whatever. Don't chase publicity. That's like one of the biggest information that I give you, bro. You see a guy, like, I think right now it's like Sam Sulek, I think that's his name, and like a lot of people watch him, and I know, bro, there's some dumb fuck out there, some bitch out there that's gonna follow whatever he says. It's gonna do like his workout routine. Or take a look at him. He looks like he takes like shit ton of steroids. Really want to follow that? Bro, do your fucking research. You get an information, right? You get some sort of information. Research about it. Take like a little bit of time. If you're gonna implement it, and if you think it's legit, just do a little bit of research. Do like 5-10 minutes. It takes like 5-10 minutes to read like in a little article, or like watch a video, or like do whatever. Do your research. And by research, I don't mean like, don't just like go online and do it. Like let's go back to the example about the dumbbell chest flies, right? Whether, if you're actually confused about something like that, whether you should do a certain exercise or not, go to the gym, try the exercise. If you don't have any like major mobility or joint problems, that exercise is like a great exercise for you. I'm not even joking. There's no like magic exercise for your chest. It's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. It's built for your chest. That exercise is built for your chest. It's gonna work your chest perfectly fine. Unless you don't have any like mobility problems or like shoulder or elbow problems, you're perfectly normal, natural guy. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. The problem comes in when, you know, people with like some sort of like medical problems. That's when you know, want to sort of keep an eye out for certain exercises that you don't want to do. Like, for example, if you have like back problems, don't deadlift. Right? That's like simple, easy like stuff. A lot of these influencers, I've also noticed, they will say things like, oh, everyone's different. Like, you watching this video, for example, might have like a different workout routine work for you specifically than a different workout routine work for me. No, that's not true. No. Look, your anatomy, you're not a gorilla watching this or like a different animal watching this. I'm guessing you're a human being watching this, right? So you and I, we both have a pectoral muscles. The fibers are running in the same direction. The only difference is that my pectoral muscles are shaped differently than yours. Maybe they're less or more developed than yours. Maybe mine can heal, like recover after a workout faster than yours, or maybe less faster than yours. That's how much difference, that's the only difference that we're at. Like, the faster, whoever can recover the faster will grow faster. Simple logic right there. But on a basic level, if you and I are normal, like we don't have any medical problems, the same exercise that you do should work for me, and what I do should work for you, because at the end of the day, we're both humans. We have the same muscle anatomy. Okay? If you were a gorilla watching this video, then I could say, oh, okay, maybe the Arnold split might work for you, or the other fucking split, whatever worked for you, not for me. But we're humans at a basic level. If you do push-pull legs, and that's like, let's say push-pull legs is like scientifically proven is like the perfect workout routine. That's what's gonna get you to grow. And if that works for you, it works for me too. So when people say like, oh, different things work for you than like the other people, like everyone has like built different and they're gonna, no, that's not true. Oh, fuck that, that's not true. That's not real. Don't listen to that. So, to sum everything up, there's a lot of bullshit out there. Okay, there's like shit ton of nothingness out there. A lot of it you can just laugh at and then just scroll out. Have you ever looked at some of those like ab workout ones? If you're actually like experienced with abs, fuck those workouts with like, I can't even do them. I can't even like begin to explain. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That's just how it works. Those fucking ab workouts, bro. Like at home ab workouts, bro. Sorry, by the way, that was my finger I cracked, if you're just wondering. Anyway, so a lot of bullshit out there, right? I talked about how amateurs and like intermediate people like myself can get lost, and instead of progressing from a point up, they can start and go down. They have to like walk all the way from there back up. That's what I'm gonna be doing now. I've made a big hole in my body and I have to just fill it, like recover from all of that, which is gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough, but that's what life is all about, right? Solution to all of your problems. Literally, don't listen to guys on steroids. Especially, don't do that. They're on steroids. They're more enhanced than you, bro. They have more experience. They do, but when it comes to working out and doing what they're doing currently on steroids, it's not going to work for you, because they can work out much more often and recover faster because of the steroids that are in their body. They're enhanced. Don't chase publicity. Like, if you see a guy on top right now going viral for some shit, don't just chase him. I mean, if he's like legit, like gives out good information, sure. But right now, like, it's Sam Sulek, and he's like on shit. That's like he's like a young guy who looks like he's in his fucking 30s, and he's like doing shit ton of steroids. So if I were to, I would not suggest listening to a single information like information he says. No. Unless you, I mean, obviously do your research. Don't listen to, like, I'm not saying like don't talk, like just to stop watching everyone out there. Do your research. Like, have like some sort of like reason to why that guy, what he's saying might be true, right? We have the same mechanics, you and I. If you're not a gorilla watching this, as I said, you and I should have the same things if you're like normal. You whatever exercise that you do should also work for me for growing that muscle. If squats work, squats should work for me too, if they work for you. I don't choose to do squats, by the way, because they're like put me into like a very, they put my knees into like a very uncomfortable spot. I have some level of knee problems. That's why I don't like to do squats. I do like leg presses. Like, I do like more machine work than do free weight squats. But that's because of my problems with my knees, right? That's why I don't do squats. But if my knees were to be like perfectly fine, they wouldn't like wiggle when I start doing an exercise in squats, then it should work for both of us. We should be able to like make progress doing squats. And as I said, fucking do your research. Don't just listen to a man. Just don't listen to a guy out there who tells you that doing this exercise is bad for you. Why is it bad? Why? Give me a reason. If the reason's legit enough, then nice. And like, make your own experience in the gym. Like this, like, for example, like I said, for squats, right? I did squats. That's how I know squats don't work for me. I had to go through that phase of doing the exercise. That's how I know right now that squats don't work for me. Like, I can do like a bunch of squats and I will probably not grow because my form's ass. My form is shit. I can't do it. It's way too much for me. I can't do it. So I do like machine work for my legs. A lot of like presses, you know, hack squats. I don't do hack squats. I just do a bunch of like presses and like lunges and shit because they work apparently. So once upon a time I was doing squats. That's how I know squats don't work for me. That's also research. I did a little bit of research there as well. Trial and error. That's how, you know, you can, that's the best, these are like the best ways you can avoid, you know, misinformation. Because misinformation is, I think, one of the most dangerous things that can affect you and make you lose your gains. Misinformation, I think, is the most important thing to keep in mind when consuming any content. So I think that's it. I don't have an outro plan in mind because I've got a lot going on. So I think I'm just gonna click the button and just roll out. Anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll start I'll start implementing the new realization that I've made, these workout routines, and I'll share them with you, and I'll share the science behind it, and I'll motivate you guys to go do the research and see for yourself. That's gonna be my goal for like the next video for the upcoming weeks. So yeah, this was like my first official video too. So thank you if you're watching this. If you watched like the whole video, thank you. And yeah, see you in the next fucking video, bro. Thank you. for watching this. Bye. See ya.